Previously on War on the Sea, Centrifugal Offensive. Between the 23rd and the 26th of July 1942, the enemy continues its thankless task, attempting to retake the regions and bases around Java. We have seen several aborted attempts to land further troops to recapture our bases. Thankfully, the Imperial Japanese Navy and Air Force have been able to turn these would-be invaders back to the open sea, with not only a bloodied nose, but also losses to more of their shipping. Last time we were able to strike hard against some of the few remaining capital ships, sinking a couple of cruisers and most pleasingly of all, their escort aircraft carrier Langley. As our merchant convoys flood our forward bases with troops and the lifeblood of supplies, we are quickly amassing the resources we need to upgrade our air bases and cement our control over Java and of this entire region. We can assume the enemy will throw everything they can muster against us in the coming days, in a futile effort to prevent our victory. We must be guarded against any counterattacks, but be able to spring into action if the opportunity presents itself. Hi everyone, welcome back to War on the Sea. Here we are, 28th of July 1942, 8:45 in the morning, and we've got an enemy warship or task group of 3 ships, possibly 1 heavy cruiser and possibly 2 light cruisers, are making a ploy to go to Makassar, maybe to bombard it. What do we have there? We have no facilities there per se, we just got 4,000 troops. What we've done, you can see from the aircraft carrier force here, we've got some VALs going up, and from the invasion force we've got some Kates coming up as well. I don't know if we've got, these are just reconnaissance aircraft with some crazy patterns. They're all doing some reconnaissance as well. I don't know if we've got any other. Full Bettys here. Let's get them heading up there as well. They may be cleared out by the time these aircraft get there. What about those Bettys? Are they're heading there as well? Good. So we've got Bettys from there and there. We've got Mavises from there. And we've got Vals and Kates coming in from the aircraft carriers. Hopefully we'll be able to catch these cruisers and deal them a very telling blow. Okay. They've struck the island and troops have landed. So they've dropped probably just under 1,000 troops on the island of Makassar, which is fine. You can see our flights of aircraft are heading in to intercept. So at 9:53, our aircraft from the carriers has made it to the area. There's the task group. Let's have a look. What is it made up of? Indeed, it is a heavy cruiser. It looks like a Kent heavy cruiser, maybe. We've got another cruiser here. It's that Northampton class, troop ship, and potentially a child and another destroyer. Child's destroyer, and not sure what that one is. But yeah, we'll target the cruisers and we will go in. Okay, as an American spotter plane comes out, you can see our Vals are climbing to their attack altitude. Looks like their tail gunners are opening up on this spotter plane as well. They're going to attack from the left side of the task group. They're going to go for the Northampton cruiser, and we've got the Kates, which are quite a distance away, so I'm not going to wait for them. They're going to come around and attack from the far side. Okay, cruisers ahead. So it does look like a Northampton class. Black coming up from the defensive guns on these ships, but hopefully there goes the first wave. Here we go as well. Good hits, and she is burning. I don't think that's going to finish her off though. More bombs coming in. Another hit on the stern. Oh, and another fighter shot down. Or another, sorry, dive bomber shot down. That is some hefty damage and some internal explosions as well on the Northampton. So fingers crossed. She's starting to list. Maybe. Well, that's a hopeful eye looking at that. No, she's definitely got. She's turning, so it may not be a list. But yeah, she is. Got some things to think about. Put some fires out. Get some repairs underway. Meanwhile, our Kates can't be too far away. But we got 4 Kates coming in to attack, and we're going to continue to target the Northampton to make sure that we do indeed not just leave her scarred, but leave her sinking. Meanwhile, another few flights of Kates are making their way around to the far side, where they'll attack the heavy cruiser Kent, or the Kent class cruiser anyway. Oh, she definitely looks like she's listing. Shells being fired in our direction. Let's see if we can finish her off. Torpedo's gone. One torpedo hits. 2 torpedo hits. She looks in a real bad way now. 3 torpedo hits and she has ground to our hulls. Torpedo running on may hit the troop ship, which would be nice. Yes! The one that went in front of the cruiser has hit the troop ship. Good stuff. The klaxon goes, the inevitable. The cruiser has gone. Overwhelmed by the damage, she'll shortly sink beneath the waves. Meanwhile, the 3 flights of Kates are now approaching from the starboard side. The troop ship's still burning at the back. Now I've got 2 flights going in to attack the Kent class cruiser, and then hopefully we've got 1 in reserve. Which, if the Kent class goes, we can switch to the target the troop ship to finish that off as well. The Kent class is starting to make a turn. Oh, we almost lost the port side wingman then. Torpedo's gone. Second flight coming in. Torpedo's dropped. One dart. 1 hit. 2 hits right on the stern. Second dud. Oh, I've been unlucky here. Third hit. Okay, we'll send the reserves in. Okay, here they come. Anti-aircraft fire is picked up again. Close quarters, anti-aircraft, giving everything they've got. Ooh, the flak bursts are right with the flight of Kates coming in. Undeterred, they steam in. I think the Kent's starting to wind up the pace a little bit. Torpedoes dropped. Here come the torpedoes. One good hit, 2 good hits, 3 good hits. Will that be enough to sink this cruiser? She's slowing, which is a good sign. Fires are breaking out from the A turret all the way to midships. Smoke is rising from stern to bow. And she's gone. 2 cruisers. We've made the enemy pay dear for dropping troops on Makassar. Confirmation then. A Northampton class and a Kent class cruisers sunk for 10,434 tons and 9,050 tons. Meanwhile, the troop ship, heavy damage and heavy flooding. With more aircraft en route. So 27 aircraft attacked, we lost 5. Confirmation then, yes, it was Houston. Northampton heavy cruiser for 9,050 tons, and it was the Devonshire, the Kent heavy cruiser, for 10,400 tons. Nice. Right, you've done your job, you can return to base, as can you. We've got, let's get you coming in a little bit there, because they'll be making their way away down the coast now, won't they? Cool, let's see if we can catch them with the other aircraft coming in. They'll probably vanish now. Okay, so these Bettys are actually flat bombing, because that's what they've got on board. Oh, I think, did we just lose one? We did. They're coming over. Obviously, troop ship is our first target to try and finish that off and prevent it being used to drop any more troops on our shores. So bombs dropped on the troop ship and on the lead destroyer. Sadly, there were no hits, so these guys are just going to return to base. Wasn't worth the wait, really. Meanwhile, some torpedo-carrying Bettys are setting up for an attack on the troop ship. That is the primary target here. Destroyers would be nice to finish them off, but that troop ship is the now priority shipping target. Torpedoes are running true. 2 good hits. 3 good hits. That's got to be her gone. And the 4th is going to sneak in front. But that has got to be that ship gone. Yeah, she's got to be gone. And if we're really lucky, that loose torpedo... No, I think she's just going to miss. Just going to miss. And there she goes. Meanwhile, here go the Mavises. They're going to attack a destroyer each. They are slow moving, so they may not make it. They do carry quite a punch with 2 torpedoes strapped under the wings, as you can see. We are going for the Charles, and the one skimming in front of us is going to go for the lead destroyer. As the troop ship sinks behind them. I've ordered them to go to 170, which is gunning it for these guys, but it's not particularly fast. Now we may get some torpedoes off. Torpedoes away. That looks like it's going to fall behind, unfortunately. And maybe a shot down. Good hits on the lead destroyer and on the secondary destroyer. I think only 1 on the secondary though. And there goes the lead destroyer. Hopefully the second destroyer is not far behind. Confirmation then. Yeah, is it Clemson class destroyer with the 4 funnels potentially sunk for 1,300 tons? The Charles destroyer, critical damage, critical flooding, but she's still afloat. You can see her in the background. She's half submerged. And the troop ship sunk for 10,700 tons. 17 aircraft attacked. Sadly, we lost 5, but we've absolutely decimated that task group. So that's good. Let's get those guys returning to base. These have all done their job admirably. No, that one to the base. Brilliant. That remaining destroyer is probably, let it go. Well, I'll keep an eye on that. If we need be, where's the invasion force? Do you have any troops on board? No, you don't. Do we have any excess troops anywhere? 17,000 there. Okay, I may move to drop some more troops on there. So the invasion force I'll send over here. We'll load up with troops and we'll drop them off at Makassar just to nip that in the bud. Meanwhile, over at Batavia, 35,000 troops. Only a matter of moments before that can be defeated, surely. Chila Chap, doing okay. And hopefully here, we've got, they are heading up. Actually, are these guys? Oh, tell a lie, look, they got supplies and troops here. Right. You make a change in direction and head there. Invasion force, you can continue to patrol around here. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. And we'll get those to come down there. So they got supplies and stuff on them as well. But we'll bring that back down. Right, at 6 AM on the 29th of July, the troop transports have made it down here. So let's manage, oh no, not launch aircraft, manage cargo. So let us deploy the troops. See, we've got supplies as well, so we'll just do the ones we've got troops, just to bolster our forces here. It's going to be a number of them, so that's okay. Get some engineering there. Yeah, so we've already doubled the force that was there. Great stuff. Okay, good. And they can continue on down to Chilachap to drop off the supplies and engineering, etc. Now, Makassar, yes, not worried about it now. That should quickly peter out that enemy attack, which is good. Right, let's get some 6 AM, so let's get some caps up, get some zeros up. They can patrol the aircraft group, and they're already covering the invasion force. At 10 to midday, one of our spotter Bettys has essentially spotted something out here. Oh, she's done with a smoke trail. I don't know what she's spotted. Ah, there it is, in the distance, in the murk. Looks like a merchant ship. Okay, that was spotted there. We've got AWS 3 there. Let's send them down to see if they can. I've got the cruiser force there. Okay, we'll send the AWS team down there. We've got a couple of Bettys. We might as well send them over here as well, just to see if they can spot that what appeared to be lone moving merchant ship. Okay, at 1:05, we've got those 2 torpedo bombers in the area looking for these ships. No sign of them yet. But the weather's clearing, it's getting brighter, we've got a good chance of spotting them. Okay, here we go. 2v1, still got some anti-aircraft fire being put up by the merchant ship. Hopefully we can get these 2 torpedoes on target and get her sunk. The other news is the anti-submarine patrol led by the Hayabusa destroyer is in the area as well, and she's racing down here just in case these torpedoes do not find the mark. Nearing drop point now. Just a few seconds. She's turning to evade. Torpedo's gone. I think. We might have missed. 2 aircraft sail away. Yes, it looks like these torpedoes are literally going to go in front of him. She's turning hard and she's going to evade them. Okay, here we are. The Hayabusa is charging in. Unfortunately, we may not quite get in range. We are launching what we can. Oh, she's also returning fire, but she's right on the edge of the engagement zone, so she may be able to get away. So you've got the Hayabusa here. And we've got the Kaseyagi behind. The CH-15, the patrol boat, she's been left way behind. She's only got a maximum speed of 16 knots, so she couldn't keep up with these guys being flying in at 31 knots. Desperate to try and get a shot and try and slow that merchant down before she leaves the engagement area. Oh, and the merchant ship has got a much better shot than we have, it would seem. Okay, the merchant ship has incredible accuracy. She's striking hit after hit. A couple of misses there. She's got the Hayabusa smoking. Or maybe we should train our crews to be as good as their merchant ships. I don't think we, or the Kaseyagi, have landed a shot yet. Okay, the Hayabusa is slowing down to repair and put out the fires. Meanwhile, the Kaseyagi will take over. Oh, has she been hit? No. Okay, she's just firing. Okay, the Hayabusa is underway again after repairs. We've got the Kaseyagi back there, who is now receiving fire. But we've got hits on the merchant ship. She is smoking now. Landed a nice hit there. Looks like the guns have now switched back to the Hayabusa. Both of the destroyers are braking, so they can basically split the fire of the ship, and hopefully we can land all guns from both ships onto this merchant. Oh, amazing hit! Second good hit, and fire has erupted from bow to midship. So too on the Hayabusa in the background, as more hits rain in. In fact, I think the Hayabusa is gone. The fires, and she's literally destroyed the entire bow section of that ship. What has that merchant ship got? She's sunk. And there we have it. The Hayabusa was actually scuttled in the end, too badly damaged to continue. We lost her for 840 tons. However, the M2 merchant was sunk for 4,650 tons. I just don't know how that managed to land one shot and do so much damage. Must have hit a shell or an ammunition rack, or that is one freaky loss. I'm not quite sure about that. Anyway, despite that, it means I'm down to 2 ships now, which is a bit of a pain. But the anti-submarine patrol can go around there. So anti-submarine patrol 3 may have to merge with... Oh, actually, can I borrow one of those ships? Yeah, tell you what, you break away. Split group. There we go. You come over here, and you can make up the third ship in that group there. There we go. We do have 76 command points, so we certainly can purchase a few more ships if need be, but for the moment I'm holding them in reserve. And at 4:45 on the 29th of July, Batavia is ours. And the good news is we just had a tick over as well, so we're up to 135 command points, and we've got fuel and engineering. Right, I'm going to have to turn them around, aren't I? Handbrakes on, back you go, get the remaining fuel and oil. That's okay, these guys can come down, unload these supplies and head up to the other one. Good stuff. At 5 to 6 on the 29th of July, one of our Bettys, that's the smoking one again, always seems to be able to spot things. Apparently has spotted some ships over there, I see them. It looks like a troop ship and 2 destroyers heading in. Let's get this back and see if we can. We should just be able to launch some aircraft to maybe attack, and then swing the cruiser group down to try and intercept these guys. Right, this aircraft is here. Where's the cruisers? Are they the cruisers? Right, cruiser. You sail down here, see if you can intercept. And if they're coming for Dempensar, where's the battleship group? I'll move them back over here to sort of patrol there. Just right in the way. Anyway, let's get some. Oh, no aircraft available there. Ngoro, no. Soyabaja, yes. 12 Bettys. Well, we'll send them all up. And we'll send them over there. You never know, might get lucky. Unfortunately, the light beat us and they've returned to base. Meanwhile, the cruisers are heading down to see if they can spot. Well, they'd have long gone since from where they were. Kopang, that looks like it's soon to fall to our forces. Well, it has fallen to our forces, but you know, to completely dominate the day. They seem to have moved on, so I'm actually going to send them back that way. See if they can spot them. At 11:40, our cruisers are coming under attack, so we assume it's going to be a submarine attack. Well, the seas are pretty calm, so we should spot wakes. There we are, torpedo wakes from about 112 degrees. Okay, we've managed to avoid those torpedoes. We've turned in time, all the heavy cruisers have turned, the light cruisers have gone behind them, and the destroyer is going out to see if they can hunt that submarine. Okay, we've got a spotter plane up. There's the destroyer coming out, so he's around here. If he's shallow, we might be able to spot him and maybe bomb him. And one good depth charge run, and we sent her sinking to the bottom. Confirmation then, a Sargo class sub sunk for 2,388 tons. Okay, with that issue averted, the cruisers are still heading down to try and find where those troop ship was hunting, or was sailing, sorry. So yeah, good hunting for those. Meantime, we've got the troop ships coming into Cilacap to drop off some supplies, and as we say that, up here in Tarakan, the oilers have just landed. So manage cargo. Probably, well, let's see how we got merchant. Let's get that in there. Then the second one can pick up the rest. We get some supplies. Oh, drop the troops off, get some supplies. Get the rest of those supplies. We get the engineering. Oh, get rid of the troops, yes, of course. There we go, get the rest of the fuel. And everything else should be golden, right? Let's get some guys on there. Good, so they can come down here. We'll get that into a level 5 airfield. Then they can go do the same at Kirchin and collect the supplies and the fuel engineering we have there. Good stuff. Right, the troops have got here, so let's unload all cargo. Make sure they are empty. Yes. Good. Let's just get you going up there for a moment. Let's have a look at Soyabaja, what we got here. 2,200 supplies, 600 77 engineering, 301 fuel, so that's okay. So we should be able to tick that over and get level 5 airfield here. In the meantime, I might as well send you up to Kirchin to go and pick up supplies and troops while we wait for everything else to happen. At 9:45 on the 31st, we've got some betties we've sent out from Makassar because we've seen another troop ship with some destroyer escorts. Troop ship is the target, or the merchant is the target. Okay, here we go. We got a close grouping. We're going in for that ship. There's a destroyer behind, but she's starting to speed up, so torpedoes going wide may just go safe and not have a problem, but they may challenge that destroyer at the back. Oh, we've lost lead flight. Straight in. Torpedoes gone, torpedoes gone. Another aircraft gone. Another aircraft gone. 3 torpedoes in the water. Three good hits. I think all aircraft crashed, or was shot down, should I say, not crashed. But yeah, 3 good hits on the merchant. Let's just see if they can save her. She doesn't look too bad at the moment. Obviously, fire's breaking over. She's not lost her engines or anything. Confirmation then, the merchant ship was indeed sunk for 4,620 tons. Sadly, all 4 air crews were lost. And at 4:45 on the 31st, enemy troops have been defeated at Kopang. Brilliant. Well, this was our diversionary attack, and we've captured it, no problems at all. So that's limited the all the allies, America, Britain, the Netherlands, etc. Back to 4 territories. Obviously a home base at Darwin, Ambon, Kandari and Manadu. So yeah, things are looking really good. At 6 AM on the 2nd of August, this anti-submarine patrol has just bumped into a merchant ship with 3 destroyer escorts, and they've had to bunk out of there pretty quick. Now we've got the Air Force, the carrier force group not too far away. Let's get up the its fighter protection, and then with the Haiuru, easy for me to say, let's send some Kate bombers, torpedo bombers into the area. I'll do the same with this one. We're going to put the caps are more important than anything else, so make sure they go up to protect the cruisers. Sorry, the carriers, and then we can always got 12 beddies from here. Do we send all 12? Go on then. Let's send them to see if there's anything there, and maybe from Makassar down here, if we can. Got 2 betties. Let's send them up there to see if they can help out at all as well. Okay, here come the first 2 beddies, leading the fight. The other aircraft are quite a bit of ways away, to be honest. These guys want to come in for early doors, check it out, drop their torpedoes, and then scout back and report for everyone else. Torpedo's gone. Now one of the aircraft has been downed, the other one looks pretty beat up as well. Meanwhile, they snag with 1 torpedo hit. I think the other one has gone, it's gone wide, and it's at an angle where it won't trouble the destroyer. But she seems to be away. Okay, here come the Kates. There's another flight behind them, but you can't quite see them because of the light. These guys are actually going to try and target that destroyer there. Oof. Because we're on the wrong side, we could actually switch for the we're doing a last minute switch. We're switching for the troop ship. We were going to go for the destroyer. Oh, one lead flight's already gone. The spray of water almost took out number 2. Torpedo's gone though. Anyway, as they dodge out, we've got some beddies coming in on this side. There they go over us. Torpedoes crisscrossing on that location. Oh, look at that. This is going to be glorious. She doesn't stand a chance. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4, 5 hits, 6 hits, 7 hits. There, she's gone. There's nothing left. Absolutely obliterated. But we've also managed to torpedo the ship ahead. And torpedoes coming in for the Clemson. 1 hit, the other has gone long. Oh, but we might get lucky on this side. Oh, it's gone underneath. Oh. And a hit on the destroyer there. Look at that. Okay, we've missed a lot, but there are 3 ships burning, and this one's taken a heavy hit as well. Confirmation then. These guys bugged out early. 20 aircraft attacked. We lost 2. We were able to sink the troop ship for 10,700 tons. We sunk a a destroyer for 1,610. Number 2, how she survived, I do not know. Critical damage and flooding. And the Clemson leading the way. Did take a torpedo hit, but no damage apparently. And she's lives to fight another day. 847, our carrier force has come in for an engagement. We are being attacked by the enemy. And it looks like an air attack. Our 0 cap is heading out there now. They look like fighters, so it's probably just fighters with small bombs under the wings, but hopefully our 0s can finish them off. But one of the 0s has spotted the true force coming in. They've got some bombers. We're downing these bombers pretty effectively. I think that might be the last one. Going down in flames, beautiful. Confirmation then. 20 enemy aircraft attacked, 20 enemy aircraft were shot down. We had 24 zeros up protecting the fleet. We lost 3 brave defenders in that skirmish. And at 4:45 on the 2nd of August, the oiler merch group had made it back to Batavia. So let's unload all cargo. Make sure that's happened. Good. Right. So I think we should have enough now. No, we don't quite have enough supplies to upgrade that to a level 5. How frustrating. Right, let's get those guys heading up to Kirchin to pick up the fuel. And at 9:30 on the 4th of August, the troop ships have finally made it back down here. Let's unload all cargo. Boom. Right, now that should make Batavia 4,900 supplies, 857 engineering, and 481 fuel, which allow us to upgrade our airfield to level 5. Boom. Which is lovely, and that will grant, well, that's one of our objectives. Obviously we can't see what that grants now. The other thing was to make this a level 5 airfield, and that could take forever and a day. So yeah, I may, well, I don't know, I may continue on. It's getting interesting. The enemy is pretty much spent now. They're a spent force. I think we probably finished off the last of their cruisers today. So yeah, today we suffered a loss. We lost the Hayabusa, which was slightly frustrating, for 840 tons, and and a few aircraft as well. The enemy, however, they lost quite a few. They started off losing the Houston, the Northampton heavy cruiser, also HMS Devonshire, the Kent heavy cruiser, the Clan Cameron merchant ship, John D. Ford, the Clemson destroyer, Stan Schiedam, the merchant M2, the Swordfish Sargo submarine, Barima, merchant M3, Clan Cameron once again, Cameron merchant, and the Isaac Suez destroyer. So yeah, 2 heavy cruisers and a number of merchant ships sunk as well, plus a sub. Yes, 173 in total. Total tonnage sunk is coming close to 1 million tons. Well, let's certainly wait until we can at least clear 1 million tons sunk. That's, can't even get my head around that. We've lost 134,000 tons. We have sunk almost 1 million tons. That's mind-blowing. When it comes to objectives, we are to build a rank 5 airfield on Soyabaja, which we've done, and Chilachap, which has got level 2 at the moment. We've captured all these locations as requested, and yeah, we are pretty much just waiting for a level 5 airfield on Chilachap, and that'll be it done. So yeah, we'll leave it there for now. We'll probably come back. I will probably just try and get that completed up to a level 5, but you know, I'll probably cut big chunks of it so you don't have to sit there waiting days and days and days and days for us to actually finally get there. We'll try and do a highlights package or something, but for now we'll leave it there. Another good day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.